getting comfortable, asshole. Sorry. So today I'm here to talk about why the finale of Stranger Things, like the end of all ends, was complete and absolute utter dog shit. So this is obviously gonna contain fucking spoilers. So if you haven't watched the finale, if you haven't watched volumes 1, 2, 3, if you haven't watched Stranger Things in general, like at all, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, sorry, I keep on like looking at me and then looking at the camera. 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's go to my pages. So we have this. I had to rip it out because I like messed up. I wasn't expecting to write so many things that I didn't like about it. So yeah. So this is all the things that I liked about it. In this is all the things that I didn't like about it. The funny thing is, I mean, I was writing big, but at the same time, this isn't even everything that I had. Like, I'm gonna go like in depth when I'm like talking about it, but like as I was writing it down, because I was writing it down on my phone, and then I had to transfer it onto to paper, so I could read it to you. But anyways, it was a lot more on my phone, but I had to shorten it up, so my hand would be all cramping and stuff like that. So yes, so first of all, I'm gonna start with the things that I liked, because I have a lot of things that I didn't like. So, anyways, but I want to recognize the things that were good in it. So, yeah. I'm gonna vomit. Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say that whenever I do things like this, whenever I'm like talking about a specific topic and stuff, what I like to do is I first write down what I think, just like automatically right off the bat, and then what I do is I see what other people have to say about it. So I write it down, my initial like right then thoughts first. Then I go to either TikTok or YouTube or even Instagram sometimes. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. Or just or like even real life people, like my friends who like Stranger Things, and then I hear what they have to say, because first of all, I'm just interested in what they have to say. I love hearing other people's thoughts and opinions. Like, it's so like just so much like fun. I don't know why. I've always been like that ever since I was little. This isn't my life story. Anyways, but yeah, I just want to let you know, because I don't want you to think that I'm just like stealing like other people's thoughts and opinions. Like, it's either I agree with that person, or I agree but forgot to mention it, or I disagree with that person. And, there you go. So, things I liked about the finale, Stranger Things season 5 finale, like the end of the end. Season 5 is the last season. So first, Dustin's speech, where he's on the stage and he's giving his speech. So I liked it because it was very nice. He was like, hey, you guys, like, we've been through it, bro, like, you know what I'm saying. He wasn't saying it like that, but he was saying that, okay. And then he ripped off his that thing over there. Do you see that thing? Yeah, this thing right there, the robe, and his shirt off, and it said Hellfire lives, period. Hellfire lives, bro. And he flipped off the bird just like Eddie wanted to, which I really enjoyed that. um and then the second thing, let me put a check mark so I know what I went through. Okay. And then the second thing that I liked was Lumax. We got Lumax. I love them so much. And it's so fucking funny that this fandom, like, we can all agree that Lumax was perfection. It is perfection. It's like I even have people who argue about Jopper being like Endgame and stuff, but Lumax, we all agree that Lumax is canon. Endgame, they're amazing. Just it's so funny. um and they are amazing because they're so fucking cute. Like, don't even get me started. And I really love that they showed them having their movie date from season 4, where Lucas was like, movies Friday, and she was like, yeah. And the iconic drawing that she made, very fucking cute. And then the third thing that I liked was when the party was Let me close my door. Anyways, no one's here, but just in case. Anyways, and then I just don't like people around me when I'm making a video or filming in general. But anyways, and then the third thing that I liked was when the party was at Mike's house and they were playing D&D and Max was in it. I don't think we've ever seen like Max be involved in D&D, like except for when it's like in real life and they're fighting off fucking demogorgons and shit. And then I like the part where she was like getting like angry about it because like that's so funny. And then the fourth thing that I liked about the finale, oh shit, that is a bad check mark. The fourth thing that I liked was Stonathan. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, if you, hey, I don't personally ship Stonathan, but the people who do ship it, I love that for you. I love that for you. You see how easy it is to just like love something for someone and not be like a fucking disrespectful asshole. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a thing that happens. Yeah. No, but there were like two specific scenes where the one scene where, you know, where Jonathan saves Steve from falling off the tower thing, and then the second scene where it's the two of them, you know, walking and talking to each other, talking about, you know, Nancy and stuff, and then Robin herself calls them lovebirds. I know she was just joking, but it was just kind of funny. And then the fifth, wait, 1, 2, 3, release. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the fifth thing that I liked was that Vecna like didn't automatically turn into like a good guy. Like I was kind of scared that they were gonna do that shit where it was gonna be like the power of friendship and some bullshit like that. Like I hate whenever like something. Here's a good example: Steven Universe. I hate the fact that the diamonds like all like turned into like good. I mean, I don't hate it. Like it's okay, I guess, but like it just felt like rushed, and it's like we didn't even get like them to be like evil like enough. Like I wanted more at least before they turned good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Steven Universe is a whole entire fucking thing, so we're not gonna get into that. And then the sixth thing that I liked is Delightful Derek. He will always be Delightful Derek in my eyes. We also love Dipshit Derek, but he's Delightful Derek in my eyes. Yeah, he was really good. The actor who plays him is so fucking adorable. It's okay, Mr. Noah. If you know, you know. And then I really like the scene where, also this is all out of order, so yeah. Like where everything happens is all out of order because I was just writing down my thoughts and shit. So yeah, it's disorganized, but like shut up, okay? Let me do what I need to do. Anyways, and then I really liked the new generation where it was Holly and her friends playing D&D after Mike and the rest of the party stopped their D&D campaign. Also off topic, but I really want to try D&D, but I feel like I'm too stupid for that. Anyways, and then the next thing that I really liked was Holly the Heroic. Like, girl, when she said, okay, I need to step up and be a leader for these bitch ass, no, just kidding, not bitch ass, they're children, okay? Also, wasn't it crazy when Thomas called Holly a bitch? Like, buddy, I am not the one, okay? You can play with other people, but don't play with me. Don't play with my girl Holly, okay? That's my daughter. I'm sorry. Anyways. Okay, so where was oh yeah, but I really liked that she was, you know, being a leader, and also when she grabbed the stick thingy, I forgot what it's called, but she was, you know, this is gonna be a long ass video, holy shit, it's already 9 minutes, and this is just all the good stuff, and I have so much shit of the bad stuff. Anyways, I struggle to get, okay, let me get through this. Anyways, I really like when she, you know, smacked Henry in the face. That was pretty badass. And I also liked how the final like monster, I mean not final monster, but you know, like the big homeboy, when it was like this, and then it went and then it turned into a spider and stuff like that. That monster kind of looked cool. It also kind of looked like Bendy in the ink machine. Like it kind of like horns and shit. It kind of looked like that. So then I was like, wait, now it doesn't look cool anymore. It looks like fucking Bendy, and it looks fucking silly. I can't think of it. But anyways, I still think it looks cool. And Bendy and the Ink Machine, it's kind of cool, bro. I'm not into it anymore, but you know. I really liked I'm out of breath. I really like the Chopper scene where they're on their Enzo date, and then Hopper proposes to Joyce. That was really fucking cute. Personally, I like Chopper. It's not my favorite shit, but I like it. And then the last thing is kind of like, but I'll put it in the good. I decided to put it in the good, I guess. Mike, he showed some emotion. When Elle was on her way to die, he was crying and stuff, which is like, okay, I guess that's it. But anyways, that is all of the good things that I liked. Let's get into things I didn't like. Okay, so first thing, where the fuck is Susie? Hello? Where is she? Like, are they, like, is Susie and Dustin not a thing anymore? Like, did that, like, when he was going through the grieving process, did he and Susie break up because, like, Susie, didn't know what to do? Or, like, Dustin was like, I can't be in a relationship because my mental health is so bad. Like, what happened there? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the next thing I want to talk about is Vicky. Where y'all at? Where is Vicky, bro? Like, hello? What? Hello? And then the third, okay, I'm not gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, and then the next thing is Mike, bro. I gotta sit up. I gotta sit up, bro. It's getting serious. Okay, hold on. Let me fix you so I can. Let me fix you. Okay. Anyways, so. Excuse me. Oh shit! I almost threw up. Okay. When like you throw up in your mouth? That almost happened to me. Anyways, Mike is so fucking miserable, bro. I used to be a Mike hater, and like I've seen people like saying like, oh, haha, he's all alone. But like, bro, no, that's my Pookie, bro. That is my Pookie, bro. He did not fucking deserve that shit, bro. He is so fucking miserable, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't like Maleven. I don't like Maleven. I like Byler. And like, oh, we're gonna get into that. Don't even get me started. We're gonna get into that. But like, bro, he did not deserve to have his girlfriend, fucking see her die. And then him just having to just like continue, believing in, we're gonna get into that too as well. But and him just like believing and like, oh, she's out there. I'm just gonna keep writing and keep her. Like, that's so fucking sad, dude. Like, he's just gonna keep on like, you know what I'm saying, dude? That is so fucking sad, dude. Don't even get me started, bro. Once I talk about the other stuff, I might go back into that because it doesn't really make sense because I haven't talked about the other stuff. But bear with me. I should have put this in order, so it's too late. It's too late. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is we actually got the fucking epilogue boyfriend. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. No hate to the actors, no hate, but it's like, bro, what the fuck, bro? At this point, just vote. Just vote. Like, we really got the epilogue boyfriend? Like, why can't the freaking queer character get the person? In this case, get the boy. Why didn't Will get the boy? Why didn't he get Mike, bro? What the fart? Next thing, they literally said, okay, I'm not sure because I could be remembering wrong, but I swear that the Duffer Brothers, they said themselves that they were going to mention the painting. It wasn't mentioned, unless they think that like having the painting in the background when Mike is like typing and shit is mentioning it, which it fucking is not, bro. That's not mentioning it. You're just showing it on the fucking screen. And did Mike, I just realized this, but did Mike ever like realize that painting was never commissioned by Elle? Will made it just to make it because he was fucking in love with him? We're gonna get into that too. Okay. The fuck? What does that mean? I put The next thing I wrote was maybe talk. What the fuck does that mean? Huh? What was I writing here? I don't know what the fuck that. I apologize to this man. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Okay, I'm gonna put a star next to it. Maybe I'll remember it later. But anyways, thing after that, bro. When they put the thing where it was like 18 months later, I'm gonna shoot someone. I'm gonna shoot someone, bro. What the? I hate that they did that. And the thing is, it's not that I hate that they, did a time skip. I don't hate that. It's the fact that they made a time skip. Like before the time skip, they showed Jane. Sorry. I personally like to call her Jane because I feel like Elle, is just, you're calling her by 11, which like that's like a whole traumatizing thing. I mean, she literally barely had a childhood. She was abused, manipulated. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to call her Jane. But anyways, like, bro, they showed Jane dying, and then 18 months later, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Whoa, bro. Don't even tell me. Like literally, when I first saw the volume, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna take place a year later." Season 4 ended with the Hawkins being like opened up and shit, and then time skip. I'm just gonna kill myself right here, right now. Wait, am I allowed to say that? YouTube, please don't take this down. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is Collie's death. I'm fucking pissed, bro. For first of all, that was not. If she was going to die, why did you make her die like that? That was not a satisfying death at all. And I mean, not to say that death is satisfying, but I mean, like, her death was like, there was like, just like, bro, what the fuck? She died because the fucking homeboy, the military guy, who was the military evil woman's, like, basically, like, teacher's pet. He was like, oh, you know what? Screw, I think her name was Dr. K. Screw Dr. K. I'm gonna do my own thing. And then he was like, okay, let's kill Collie. And then he fucking did. What the fuck, bro? Like, oh my. She did not deserve that. Okay, she literally had all of her friends killed. Oh, yeah. Her friends, the homeboys from the Lost Sister episode, the one, I don't remember their names. Axel, was his name, like, Sunshine? The one with the, like, braid, the big boy. And then, the one that reminds me of Harley Quinn, and then the one with the afro. Yeah, all of them dead. Woohoo! And then she got freaking tooketh, and she got her hair shaven. Her hair was badass, by the way. Like, what the hell? I mean, she looks good with a shaved head also, but like her hair before was pretty badass, and I loved it. I actually wanted to dress up as her for Halloween in like elementary school. But anyways, yeah, that's like, she did not fucking deserve that. Like, all that shit she went through. And, oh my god. I actually, hold on. Let me just check something. Okay, I don't think I wrote about that. Yeah. The way that the Duffer Brothers or the writers, whoever the hell wrote that piece of shit, they were like, bro, it's like they wanted people to not like Collie. Like, first of all, because of the Lost Sister episode, people didn't like season 2. I mean, there's probably other reasons, it's not just that. But I feel like for the most part, a lot of people didn't like season 2 because of that. And like, you guys she is already, people don't like her already, and then you're gonna make her even more unlikable. What the fuck? Oh my god. Also, I never felt for that. I never fell for that propaganda. I always liked her. I never thought that she was gonna be a traitor. I never fell for any of that bullshit, okay? Justice for fucking Collie. I don't give a shit, bro. Okay, the next thing, Jane's death. When I tell you, I was about to turn off that goddamn TV. I was getting war flashbacks to when I was watching The Walking Dead, and I saw, Carl, and I saw him fucking die, bro. I stopped watching that shit. I have not seen the rest of the seasons or whatever the fuck it was going on with The Walking Dead now. I stopped. I literally turned off that goddamn TV and I stopped watching The Walking Dead. After they killed Carl, don't fucking play with me, bro. Do not fucking play with me. I was getting flashbacks to that. Because Jane is, like, she's one of my fave characters. And she was on the list of people that I was saying that should not fucking die, bro. She was number 2. The number 1 was Will, because he's my favorite. And he does not fucking deserve that shit, which, thankfully, he didn't die. But we're gonna get into his ending. I mean, I kind of did with the epilogue boyfriend, but anyways, sorry, but yeah, I was so fucking pissed that Jane died, and like, it's implied, like, you know, because that the ending when, you know, Mike is like talking about everyone's endings and shit like that, he's not saying like it's for sure, he's saying it as if it's like, oh, I'm just, you know, I have to believe in what this is, like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm gonna get into Jane's ending, by the way. So, don't worry about that. But yeah, her death was, what the fuck was that? She didn't even need to do that. I mean, okay, let me think about it. Because, you know, they just got out of the Upside Down, they saved the kids and shit, and then, I feel like I'm gonna run out of time. They saved the shit, they saved the kids and stuff, they got out of the Upside Down, and then the military was like, and then they were like, what the fuck? And then Jane, sorry, my apologies. And then Jane was like, oh, I got to sacrifice myself. And then everyone was like, no! And then she, you know, fucking died, and then everyone was like, great. I don't know what else that she could have done, but like, what the fuck was that, bro? I'm pissed. Anyways, next thing I want to talk about. Vecna just died that quickly. What the fuck? Like, I was so confused on why, like, it was like halfway through the episode, and I was like, wait, what? He's dying right now? Oh, okay, he's probably gonna, like, it's not gonna be, like, over like that. It was over like that. What was that? He's the big bad guy. He's the big bad guy, and he's gonna die that quickly? What the fuck was that? What was the point in season 4? If y'all had a fucking, like, axe or something, you could have just his head and then that's it? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell, bro? Oh my god, bro. Also, the high school play in, you know, when Max is in, you know, Vecna's mind, in Vecna's memories, and, you know, we see Joyce and her younger self, and she is making this play, and, you know, wait, hold on, sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm, okay, those are two separate things, okay, sorry, I thought that they were, like, two interlocked thing. Actually, I'm not sure, actually. Wait, actually, hold on. I feel like, you know when, like, you're writing something and you're like, wait, I can't fucking read my own handwriting. It's like that, Rita. No, my handwriting's good. Look, you see? Anyways. I think I meant, like, high school play as in, like, we didn't get to see that much of it. Yeah, because we didn't get to see that much of it. What the fuck was that? I thought that was, like, a big part of the thing. Was not a big part of the thing? What the fuck is this? Okay, the next thing. The man with the briefcase. The one where, you know, young Vecna or Henry Creel was like, please don't shoot. Boom! And he did. Who was that? Why did he have the briefcase in the first place? What the fuck? Next thing. Evil woman. Dr. K, I think her name is. Where is she? What happened to her? She's still alive. They never showed her dying. They never showed her body. Where is she? Also, the military. What happened with them? They just went away? Like, what? And then this next one. Will not being a main character. This was supposedly his season, but, like, literally after volume 1, he was barely a main character. I feel like he was pushed to the side. He was in bed, you know, possessed, and then, you know, he was controlling shit here and there, but, like, he was barely, like, what the fuck, bro? Don't do that to my son, bro. That's my fucking son. Next one. Byler fuck you. Stancy, fuck you. Maleven, fuck you. Jancy, fuck you. Literally just fuck everybody, I guess. Okay. Like, literally, what the fuck? Next one. This one is a big one, and I know, like, a lot of people are like, well, no. Barely any deaths. Because didn't the Duffer Brothers say that it was gonna be so sad and so many deaths, and what the fuck? Collie's friends died. Collie herself died. The military guy died. Some military men died. No main character, no even like side character besides Collie died. What the fuck was that? What do you mean, dude? People had to fucking die. I'm so sorry, but people had to fucking die. I don't want them to die, but they had to fucking die, bro. What the fuck was that? Next thing. Now, I don't think that this finale is shit because of this, but it's definitely a part of it. Holy fucking queer bait, dude. Holy fucking queer bait. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. That was fucking queer bait, bro. And I'm going to talk more about it because I have more shit. But holy fucking queer bait that was. And yes, I'm talking about the lack of fucking Byler, bro. Don't even. Next thing I want to talk about. This one is probably not that big of a deal, but like Jane just appearing when they were in danger and stuff, and she was just like I wanted to see when she was like, I can jump, and she would like jump onto the floating like things and stuff. I wanted to see that. I feel like that'd be pretty badass, but no, she just fucking appeared and was ready to go and throw a rock and rah. Oh, okay. Again, not a big one, but like to me it is. Anyways, next thing, bro, I wanted to know more about Vecna in his past, bro. We barely got shit, bro. And like I get like we had like a little bit, and he was like, oh, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, if I need more. I want more. Like, what? Oh my god. The next thing I wrote was, whose kid is this? I love saying that whenever I see like a child like on the internet by themselves, or just a child out in the streets by themselves. Cause whose kid is this? Whose kid is this? Like, bro, where is Max's parents? Where the fuck is Robin's parents? Where is Steve's parents? Like, where are these people's parents at, bro? What the fuck are y'all doing? Oh my god. Anyways, guys, so apparently, Robin and Vicky, yeah, they broke up. Wow! Is it the first? I'm just gonna say the only queer couple, they broke up. And you want to know what else? Apparently, it happened between the 18 months. And you want to know what else? We got no Enzo scene where they go to Enzo's. We get no breakup scene where we see them break up. And we barely got any scenes with them at all. Isn't that nice? Okay. Next thing I want to talk about. I thought that Will was connected to the hive mind. So when they were like scorching that motherfucking like spider creature thing, why wasn't Will affected by that? I thought he was connected to the thing. I thought, if 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10, why? What, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. Next thing, back to Jane's ending. Jane. So what Mike said, according to Michael Quiller, yes, I am gonna continue calling him Michael Quiller because I don't give a shit. He's fucking. Bro, don't even get me started. Anyways. So Jane is supposedly alone, and like people have said, I only heard one person say this. I don't know why I said people. I've only heard one person say that she's like alone in like Iceland or something like that. And like I wanted Jane to be alone, to be independent, but she has no father, no mother, no brothers, no sister, no friends, and just no one. What the fuck? When I said I wanted her to be independent and alone, I didn't mean that. I am so pissed. She did not just. I'm sorry, I'm getting like pissed all over again. Jane, my daughter, she did not deserve that. Next thing. Bro, this video is so long. I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize. Okay, when it comes to something that I care and love about, Stranger Things, look, it's in the background. I get very passionate. Anyways, the fans made better stories than whatever the fuck that was. Even my friend said, my friend, she's been watching Stranger Things for a while too, and she, the one who liked this season, she even agreed that people made better stories. Like, what? Next thing I want to talk about, why was Will the chosen one? Like, I get it, he was a little kid, and he was very, an easy target because kids are very easily to manipulate and stuff like that. But why was it Will? Why? What was the reason? What was the reason? You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing, bro, when they're in the black space, what is the black space? Is that just her mind? Anyways, I guess that's kind of a self-explanatory thing. It's just her mind. But anyways, when Jane is about to commit suicide, can I say that? I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Oh well, it's too late. Honestly, fight me, YouTube. Just kidding. Please let me have this. Anyways, when he is when he's like, no, Jane, you can't leave me. I'm nothing without you. Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? Bro, is this not the Barbie movie when Ken is like, please, Barbie, I'm nothing without you? That's literally them. He is Ken and she is Barbie. Anyways, when Jane is like, I love you, he never says it back. He never says it back, bro. Kill me now. Am I allowed to say that too? Anyways, bro, he never said it. And then when they kissed, I just want to say I was so grossed out when I saw that. I can't even lie. I was so grossed out when I saw that. And like, to be honest, whenever I see like kissing scenes or like sex scenes or anything like that, I'm always uncomfortable because I hate it. But like, bro, that kiss was so, oh my, and it was so random too. Like, I know like you guys are about to die and stuff, but like, that was like, you guys haven't been like all lovey-dovey this entire fucking season, and all of a sudden you guys are gonna fucking kiss and shit. Like, bro, get the fuck off my phone. And that's the next thing that I was gonna say was they literally never kissed at all. Every time they're like they're close to each other, they just give each other a hug. And also, they acted mostly like they were friends. Literally, he said to Jane, friends don't lie. And I know this, like, that's like their little fucking quote, whatever the fuck. But like, he could have been like, oh, I thought, boyfriends don't lie. He could have said that, but he didn't say that. He just said friends don't lie. What the fuck, bro? Anyways, next thing. I'm gonna go. This was what I said about the high school play. So there is a I think it's a Broadway show, I think. And it's playing in New York and London, I believe. Should probably double check that. Don't look it up because I'm stupid. Should have done my fake fan. Should have done the research. Anyways, sorry. No, but anyways, it's a play, and it's called The First Shadow, and it is by the Duffer Brothers, I believe, is canon to the show. But how is the First Shadow connected to the show when the only thing that we got with the connection is the guy who plays I think he plays Henry Creel's. It's either the military guy who went against Dr. K. He's either Dr. Brenner or Henry Creel when he's older. I don't remember, but he's in the play, which is really cool to see him in the show. That's cool and all. But we only got him, and then a small scene with small scenes within the high school of Henry's memory. But that's all we fucking got. So how the fuck are those two things connected if we barely got any shit from it? The next thing, my personal favorite name that I've gotten from people is the Suffer Brothers, because they like to see us suffer. So the Suffer Brothers, they forget their own goddamn story. And here's the thing. Now I'm not a fucking, professional writer myself. I'm not phenomenal or anything like that. Okay, I write on goddamn Wattpad. Okay, this is the dollar store. How good can it be? No hate to you guys on Wattpad. Love y'all for real. But like I struggle with remembering things from my own story because I'm currently writing a story on Wattpad, and sometimes I forget. But you are able to reread your stuff. You're able to reread your stuff. Things that I do is rereading stuff or go back to previous chapters. I write notes. I plan out scenes and dialogue. I think even about like just like little things, like, oh, when is this person's birthday, or what's their favorite color, because like, you know what I'm saying, like, there is so much that you can do but you choose not to do it. Like, the fuck. Anyways, that's why you should check out my story on Wattpad. It's called I'm a Transformer. My username is no one's name. I'm sorry. Next thing, who the fuck is Coco? Sorry, no, who the fuck is Carlton? Apparently Carlton is like the epilogue boyfriend of Will. Who the fuck is this guy? We don't even know who he is. We don't even fucking know who he is, dude. And honestly, he's not even like a technical epilogue boyfriend because he only just like Will just like touches his arm and stuff, and it's kind of like flirtatious. But like we don't fucking know who this is. Like I said, who the fuck is Coco? Next thing I want to talk about is literally no one is shocked, confused, happy about Hot being alive. Because guys, they had a funeral for him and everything, and then all of a sudden he just randomly shows back up. He's like, he lost a lot of weight, he has a buzzed head, and was he just like hiding out and stuff? But then that doesn't make sense because he's at Enzo's with Joyce, so people know who he is, and he is chief of police again. So what the fuck? How does that, bro? 2 plus 2 is 4. No, 2 plus 2 is fucking 5 in this scenario. Because what? Next thing, where are the other cops? What happened to the previous who took over for Hop, Chief Powell? Where is he? And where is Flo? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then the next thing, sorry, I'm getting their names mixed up. I feel like a fucking parent. Like, what's your name again? Oh shit, you're my child. I should know this. Anyways, does Mike know that Will was in love with him? I don't give a shit, whatever you say. Will did not have a little crush on Mike. He was in fucking love with that boy, bro. I don't give a shit. And the whole, oh, Mike is just my Tammy. Shut the fuck up. Okay, shut up, bro. Tammy was like a high school fucking crush, bro. Like barely anything, okay? Mike, he is his fucking best friend. And they've been close. Like those two specifically have been close to each other ever since what? Kindergarten. Next thing I want to talk about. Why did Will think he had a chance with Mike? One fucking thing about me is I hate when people are like, oh, Will is such a homeworker. Don't talk about my son like that. Because one thing about me, that sweet, sweet boy, he would not do that shit. He fucking built that fucking house from the ground goddamn up, bro. Don't even fucking play with me, bro. He made Maleven, bro. So don't even get me started on that. But another thing, why the fuck would Will be flirting with not only his stepsister? Anyways, I'm just gonna say sister. His sister, Jane. And knowing that his sister is dating his best friend. Why would he do that? He would not fucking do that shit, bro. He is a sweet, sweet boy. He would not do that. But why did he do it? Because, like, something that I heard was, oh, Jane and Mike could have possibly broken up. And that fucking makes sense because with how everything was with season 4, it didn't seem like Mike and Jane were in good terms with each other, but then all of a sudden in season 5 they're like okay, but they're not romantic with each other. So it like makes sense, like, oh, maybe they like, you know, broke up with each other, and then after that they became close. You know, they were like on good terms, you know, even though they broken up, they were, you know, good friends still. So like, hello? And then this one is kind of like a thing. I heard someone say this and I was like, wait, that's a good point. Where the fuck is Lonnie? I mean, he's the piece of shit, but like, where is he? Like, does he, you know what I'm saying? And then the next thing, the military is just chill. I mean, I did hear someone when they were reacting to the finale, they were like, oh, maybe like the military was just like, you guys don't say anything, we don't say anything. So I guess that makes sense. But like, there was no consequences. Like, you guys like did some bad shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Murray literally bombed your helicopter, right? Didn't Robin like steal drugs from the hospital? Like, y'all were doing all this shit and there's no consequences? The fuck? Okay. Oh my gosh, I saw a TikTok on this. Where the fuck is Dr. Owens? Someone said that like he probably just like died, but like, what? We didn't see that happen. We just saw him like still locked up with his little fucking thing. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then, oh my gosh, this is where I'm gonna talk about this, guys. Byler. I just want to tell you, I am part of Byler Nation. I still am, okay, to this day, and I will always freaking be. Bro, you guys are not delusional. Let me tell you something. Let me cook. Okay, bro, there were so many hints to Byler. There were so many hints to Michael Quiller being queer, okay? Bro, let me tell you something. Season 1, why was Mike the one who was like the most devastated out of everyone? Why was he caressing Will's drawings? Also, he was the only one out of all the friends, at least from what we've seen, who had drawings of Will. I mean, drawings that Will drew. And then season 2, Byler, the Crazy Together. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Why was he the one who like really like made Will, you know, do the Morse code thing with his hand, which, by the way, was the one that he held his hand with? Why is Mike always the one to be like, hey, like notice, you know, different things with Will and be like, hey, is he okay? What is the reason with the entire Rain fight where he was like, oh, well, you know, he's being mean to Will, but that could be easily internalized homophobia. And why, bro, the scene at the end of season 3 when Jane and Mike are like kissing, and then Mike is just like standing there with his eyes wide open, and he's just like standing there like shocked and confused while he's like he's in front of an open closet. Can someone explain that to me? Because I know I ain't crazy. That literally made me realize that Byler is a thing. And then I started shipping Byler in season 4, which season 4 also Byler. Why was he like so weird to Will in the airport? And people can say like, oh, well, he hasn't seen his friend in a while, or oh, he may feel awkward because he doesn't feel the same way. But like, still, like, that's just like weird, dude. That's your best fucking friend since kindergarten. Like, that's just like, I don't get it. Okay, maybe it's not for me to get. I don't know. And then what's the reason with Blue and Yellow? What's the reason with the fight at Rinkomania where he was noticing every single detail about what's the point of him kissing? I wish. What's the point of him looking at his lips? What's the point of him looking at Will's butt? What's the point of literally one of the people who work with the costumes and stuff saying, oh, triangles are symbolize queerness, and Mike has a triangle on one of his outfits? What's the point? What was the reason with that entire scene where he's like, I didn't say anything, you didn't have to? What is the point with Mike struggling to say I love you to his girlfriend even when she's literally about to die? What is the point of Will having to like encourage his boyfriend? So I wish, again, what is the point? What is the point of Will having to encourage Mike to say oh, to be a good boyfriend. What is the point with Lucas in season 3 encouraging him to be a good boyfriend? What is the point of him biking all the way across town in the dark, in the rain, to apologize to his best friends but not to his girlfriend? What is the point of the painting? What is the point? Oh, I'm going to lose. Bro, we're not delusional though, because literally the Duffer Brothers themselves said that, oh, you guys may be satisfied. And also they literally said that, I mean, they didn't say anything, but they basically were like, oh, like, we really appreciate all you guys, looking deep into our show and stuff like that. And this is us looking deep, and then they're like, no, fucking cowards, fuck you. Also, next thing I want to talk about, didn't Nancy, when Vecna was showing her, this is about to be an hour-long video. Anyways, didn't Nancy, like, have visions from Vecna showing her, and the rest of the Walking Down Wheelers dying, but then that didn't fucking happen? Also, what was the melting stuff in the Upside Down when they were, in the laboratory? What was that stuff? And then, why was Collie's powers different from Jane and even Henry too? Why specifically was it 12 kids? Okay, this one is a big one that I didn't even realize until now. First of all, in season 4, Jane is able to revive Max. Like, she really pulled a rose quartz from Steven Universe. I don't know why I know I only talked about Steven Universe 2 times, but that's a lot in my eyes. But, like, why did she pull a rose quartz and then never use it again? Like, when Collie died, like, why didn't she just bring her back to life? The fuck? And then what was the kryptonite that, the sound blaring that made Jane, like, do this and stuff? Like, what was that, and why does it only work on, Jane and Collie? And then the next thing is, what were those, like, egg thingies on the Benny and the Ink Machine monster? I'm gonna call it that. The Benny and the Ink Machine monster. Were those eggs? They were disgusting, I'll tell you what. Next thing, were the walls in the Upside Down always there? Because they from what we've seen, they should have been there the entire time, but they just, like, never knew about that. Like, what? Y'all didn't think to, like, explore more of this place or something? You know what I'm saying? I know it's, like, a terrible place and you don't want to be in there, but, like, might as well, didn't Will know about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, with Mike and Jane, did they fix their relationship? Did they break up? Like, what happened in between that time skip? And then there's no water in the Upside Down, so how is there water in the tank that Jane has to go in? Because we've seen in season 4 when they were going into Watergate, there was no water on the in the Upside Down. So why was there all of a sudden water in the tank? I don't understand. Is it because it was, like, a tank and not, like, a river? Like, I don't know, dude. Why was the Upside... Oh my gosh. Why'd you come in here if you're gonna leave? Sorry, my dog. Anyways, why is the Upside Down stuck on November 6, 1983? And at first I was like, oh wait, that's when, all this stuff happened. But no. Jane banished Henry into Dimension X, which also I wish we knew more about Dimension X. Anyways, but, like, she banished him in the 70s, so why would it be? I don't get it. And then Joyce, I freaking love Joyce, and I freaking love Winona Ryder. So, and she's such a great actress, so I don't understand why they didn't have her doing more stuff. I mean, she did, attempt to hurt a demo, and she did slice Vecna's head. But, like, I wish she did more than just be like, well, and then neglect Jonathan. Yeah, I did notice that. I love you, Joyce, but you have another son. Also, I am a number one... I'm going to be honest, I didn't really care about Jonathan, but he's my son now, and I love him, and I'm his number one defender. What's being fed through those tubes? I mean, we've seen like the kids, they have like the smoke come out of the mind flayer, but is that it? Because it sounds like, you know, gurgling and stuff like that. So there has to be other stuff in it. Is it the slugs? Is that what it is? Maybe it's the slugs. Self-explanatory. Erica, my girl Erica, she is my daughter too. I wish she had more stuff, you know. The entire, not even just the finale. Well, actually, no. Volume 1, the thing is, Volume 1 was so fucking good, and then Volume 2 was like, what the fuck? And then Volume 3, the finale, what the fuck? The pacing in Volumes 2 and 3 felt so fucking weird. It felt rushed. And then the next thing, does the town know about everything, or at least something? Because, like, y'all, like, don't really believe that these people are just that stupid and are gonna be like, oh, la, 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 la. Like, what? Also, does Joyce know Henry? Does she know that she went to school with him, or like what the fuck was going on there? And then Patty Newby, from what I've heard, I haven't seen the first Shadow. I forgot to mention that I haven't seen the first Shadow because I'm not in London or New York, and I don't have the money for that. And people won't post because I don't think you're able to record that kind of stuff, so I've never seen it. But from what I've heard, Patty Newby plays an important role, but she was never in Stranger Things, like the actual show. So I don't get it. And then why the fuck is Mike talking about Jane like being alive through a story through a D&D? What the fuck is this? Bro, I swear to God, if I was playing like fucking Uno and someone was like, "Oh yeah, your friend, yeah, they're not dead, they're alive," I would be so fucking, bro, why are we playing Uno right now and you're telling me this? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then the last thing that I have, Ruby, I'm gonna freaking lose it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get through this because I don't want this to be an hour-long video. Okay, I'm stressed. I'm not angry, I'm just stressed. Anyways, and then the last thing is, were the Wheelers, like, specifically Ted and Karen, because they were, like, fighting and stuff, so did they, like, after what happened to them with the Demogorgon and stuff, like, are they, like, hey, we're closer, like, what happened there, you know what I'm saying? And, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Do not be disrespectful in the comments, you know, whether it's like, oh, you're wrong, or you're arguing with someone else, because I will be deleting your comment, and I'm not getting into all that, because don't be fucking rude, alright? I hate the Kardashians. Anyways, but yeah, don't be disrespectful and rude in the comments. Just let me know without being rude, because you're able to do it. Which also, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I'm literally about to say something. If you were satisfying with that ending, you're a fake fan. You're a fake fan. I don't give a shit, okay? That was like, I've been a fan since season 2. I was like 11 or 10 when I first saw the show, okay? I'm allowed to be this pissed off with such a show that I love so fucking much and how amazing it is to turn into fucking shit. Like that one person on TikTok said, it can't be as bad as what they did with the Umbrella Academy. You're right. It was fucking worse. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched it all the way through, thank you. God bless you, because I wouldn't watch it all through. I'm like the biggest hypocrite, bro. But at least I'm self-aware, okay? At least I'm self-aware. Anyways, bye, nerds. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, I am, like, severely disappointed in the Duffer Brothers. Like, if you guys want to make more projects, okay, cool. But I will not be tuning in for it, because what the fuck was that, okay? If you do better with your writing and stuff, okay, cool. But if not, fuck you. And Netflix, you too, because I know you had some part in this. Okay, I believe in Cutgate. I believe that you cut some shit out of the scenes and stuff, and you didn't allow certain things, so fuck you too. And also, you're just like not a good company. I don't trust big companies anyways, so I canceled my subscription, and fuck you. So yeah, here's the evidence if you really want it.